Hello, gorgeous souls. I hope this finds you well and happy on this Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. Firstly, an apology for yesterday. So, having got a microphone, I don't know what went wrong because you plug something in your device and you wear the microphone, which I was doing, but something blocked the sound. So I will be investigating in the next couple of days to try and make it work. So thank you so much for your patience. I'm sorry that you didn't hear the message yesterday because it was really profound. But there we go. Maybe you weren't meant to receive it. For those of you who normally watch me live, forgive me for being early today. I'm off with a lovely friend to Glastonbury today, so I will be leaving very shortly. So hence why my live is early today. But I'm really glad that you're joining me for this beautiful message from an archangel. And she's come forward before, and you may well very be familiar with her, Archangel Sophia. Now, if I bring the image up, I love it. This image is from Alexandra Wenman's Archangel Fire Oracle. It's a beautiful oracle, particularly if you're wanting to be self-developing and enhance your connection and enhance your knowledge of the archangels. Alexandra Wenman's Archangel Fire Oracle is fabulous. I love it, and I mostly do use it for my own self-development, and it really has. She gives you meditation, she gives you deeper understanding about each of the archangels. So this is Archangel Sophia, so an archangel that I feel very close to my heart, and I love her energy. So as you can see in the image, she is portrayed as a pregnant archangel. So what her message is today for you is, one is about your relationship with your mother and the appreciation of that relationship, whether it's good or bad. Remembering that everything you experience through your mother helps you be the person that you are today. Well, Archangel Sophia would encourage us that if the relationship is uncomfortable, maybe even sad, maybe even distanced from your mother, allow healing to occur. That doesn't mean you have to be best friends with your mother if that's uncomfortable for you. But what she would remind you is that nurturing yourself, because there's been a lack of nurturing from your mother, is vital for your health and well-being. Write a letter to her, not to give to her, but to explain your relationship with her can also be very cathartic. But also she goes back to this feeling gratitude because you are who you are because of what you've experienced through your mother. Now, if you've had a good relationship with your mother, wonderful. If it's been challenging, recognise the positive effects that the negative experiences have had on you. Now, that might sound really odd, but think about the amazing being that you are because of the negative aspects of the relationship. When you've consciously decided to improve and be better with your children, for instance, or a better person in yourself because of the way your mother behaved in a negative way. She encourages us to nurture ourselves, which is a message from the angels every single day. And also what she encourages us to do is to nurture our projects. So if there is something we're working on, if it's something creative, maybe there's some learning that we're doing, she encourages us that we focus on it from that creative point of view, because as we nurture that project, that thing that we're doing, it nurtures, it feeds something within ourselves that nurtures ourselves. She also reminds us that nurturing aspect is important in so many areas of our life, including our relationships, including our friendships, to nurture those relationships that are important to you. Fill them with love, fill them with kindness, make connections with each other on a regular basis, even if that's just sending a heart emoji to your friends so they know that you are thinking of them. She reminds us also, for those of us that are doing some caring, whether it's for our children, our grandchildren, our pets, to be giving unconditionally to them. Because when we give unconditionally, it feeds back into our heart, feeds back into our soul. She reminds us the importance of our sacred space. Now, if you look, she's standing in Glastonbury. So you've got Glastonbury Tor and St Michael's Tower on the top. And this is the top. It's the, the Vescus Pisces over the wellhead of the Chalice Well that sits at the base of the Tor. But she reminds us that our sacred space is so valuable to us. So if you do not as yet have a sacred space within your home, within your garden, maybe there's a sacred space that you like to go and visit outside. Maybe it is Glastonbury, maybe it's Avebury, maybe it's a tree in a wood somewhere. The importance of connecting with the sacred space and your higher self or your inner self within that sacred space and nurturing that aspect of you. Because as you nurture your spiritual self, you are nurturing your physical self as well. So the lovely Jolene came up with a beautiful saying yesterday. So when I was teaching this new workshop yesterday, Angelic Reiki, Ancestral Healing, I always ask everybody, what do they want to get from the experience? And Jolene came up with this beautiful phrase, said, well, coming here is like a spa for the mind. And I thought that was beautiful. So we all went, right, we're all capturing that quote, it's a spa for the mind. But Archangel Sophia reminds us that when we step into that sacred space, wherever that space is, whether it's in home or whether it's outside, some of you I know love the Yew Tree Grove at Kingley Vale, now down near Chichester. When you step into that sacred space, you're stepping into the spa for your spiritual self. And enjoy that. Do it as often as you can because it lifts you. It lifts your vibration. So my darling ones, thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy your connection with Archangel Sophia. She's so beautiful and she helps us to nurture all those aspects of our lives that are important for us and to cherish who we are because of the relationship we've had with our mother. I'd love to know what you're doing today. I won't get back to you today because I'm off and I won't be back till late this evening. But I will keep you all in my heart as my lovely friend and I are going around Glastonbury. I'll take some pictures and maybe post them on Facebook in the next couple of days. For those of you on YouTube, thank you as always for joining me. There's been a little glitch in the system. I'm not getting notifications when you're leaving comments. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. I was also asked about a text box. Apparently, because I do this live on Facebook, there's not the facility to do that. But if you do watch on YouTube, depending on your device, if you tap on your screen at the top right-hand corner, there's a little box with CC in it. If you tap on that, it will bring up a text box across your YouTube screen. So that might be helpful to you. Oh, I can feel a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, my darling ones, I look forward to your company again on Tuesday when I'm back with you for your angel and crystal message. And thank you as always for joining me, for your company, for your comments, for your hearts and your likes. And it's so lovely to connect with you through the airways. And whatever you are doing today, my lovely ones, remember to be kind to yourself. Nurture yourself and cherish each other. And I wish you love, light and angel blessings. And have a wonderful day.